So basically the plan for today is first I'm gonna get my spray tan, and that usually only takes like literally like 15 minutes. I think last time it took like 10 because she was like stand like this, stand like this, stand like this. Then we're gonna go rock climbing after. We usually like to wear like a big oversized shirt rock climbing just because like all the chocolate gets everywhere, and we use a lot of chalk. So that's why I'm wearing this. So then I have my big oversized LSKD shirt and then these oversized sweats. So then that way I can just like cover up the tan after and not have to worry about like mixing tan with chalk. But I'm literally like just like wearing my bikini on underneath this. So I feel crazy right now, but it's gonna be fine. I'm gonna be tan, we're gonna go climbing, and then we're gonna get coffee before we go climbing right now, and then we're gonna actually go out to coffee with some people after. So, and we haven't met these people, so I'm gonna be like bright orange and covered in chalk, and they're probably gonna think I'm crazy, but it's fine. And actually, as per usual, we're running behind, so we're not gonna get coffee beforehand, which is probably better in the long run just because we're gonna get coffee after with some people. But we have a Quest bar and a Built bar, and then we'll have these for a little snack as a kind of like pre-climb fuel.
Okay guys, so tan is done, we're in Tempe, and now we're on our way to Bacon Gouda!
Anyways, this time compared to the other times that I've gotten tans, I got a rapid tan. Basically, I need to shower this off within the next 4 hours, otherwise I'm gonna be super, super crispy cute. She also, when I told her, I was like, yeah, so we're gonna go rock climbing, and she was like, oh. But I'm not supposed to sweat. I'm not supposed to get a lot of stuff on my hands, and I'm gonna put chalk on my hands to climb the holds. So this could be a disastrous tan, but now we are rushing off to the cafe to go out to get coffee with some people. And we smell slightly less bad because I was able to shower really quickly.
Thank God.
We're only slightly covered in chalk, so. And I brought my Built bar to have like a little snack beforehand. Okay, so we are finally home from coffee, and I got to just like make sure everything was like washed off and okay. The previous times I've done the ones where you like let them sit on overnight, so for like I think 5 to 8 hours is the normal range. But I wanted to try this one just because I wanted something a little bit quicker than sleeping on it overnight. I don't necessarily love that, so I'm just like letting it sit now, and basically it's just gonna oxidize over the next 24 hours. So I'll actually know like my true shade tomorrow. I do feel a little more orange, like now that I'm looking at myself in the camera, I feel like I look more orange on the lighting of the camera, which I prefer compared to when I'm like looking at myself in the mirror. I feel like I'm a little lighter, which is fine, just like from when I would like tan normally, like just go out in the sun and tan when I was in California. But because it's so freaking hot in Arizona, now I get it, like why all the ASU girls are always like gleaming with spray tans, because it's so hard to freaking tan here because you just burn because it's like 114 outside. But I am happy with it. You can kind of see the tan line right there because I wore the swimsuit with like little like straps that hang down. So I do have like funny little like, tan lines here and there, but I feel like that does look a little bit more natural than if I didn't have the tan lines. And I am also starving now that we are home. James ate some chicken nuggets beforehand because we had like leftover Chick-fil-A from yesterday. So I'm just going to make a quick smoothie and then get like a bigger meal for dinner probably, just so I have something to like snack on for right now. And smoothies usually, well, no, I kind of chug them pretty quickly. They'll at least fill me up because I'll put a lot of protein and greens and things like that in it. And I might just like put a full banana in it this time. And basically for every smoothie that I make, I usually just chock it full of like Naked Harvest protein and greens powder. And then if I'm like extra hungry like I am right now, I'm gonna add chia seeds just because they're kind of fun to munch on. And I honestly feel like it's like my own version of like healthy boba. Not that it's the same, like boba pearls are amazing. But these are like fun to munch on, and they do expand when they're in water. It's just kind of like a little crunch that you can add to your smoothies. And they're fun to munch on if you like to mindlessly snack like I do. And I totally stole this blender from my mom. It's like the Wolf blender, so it's like the super nice blender. But no one in my family ever drinks smoothies. I mean, maybe my brother does, but I stole it, so. And we literally have smoothies all the time, especially now that it's the summer. I'll get my protein. And I've really been liking pomegranate powder lately. This one's from Navitas Organics, and it's just like a really concentrated like I don't know if it's dried pomegranates or like how they do it, have sourness to it or like tartness. And I also like to add ashwagandha to my and James's smoothies just because it helps lower our cortisol levels. So this is good for your hormone health. And we're constantly stressed out being in grad school. So ashwagandha. And then I think I'm gonna do strawberry greens powder, and I also have the pineapple punch greens powder. Ooh, I'm gonna make a tropical smoothie. Yes, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do the pineapple in mine. So for mine, I just have this like big bag for frozen bananas. It's one of the like stasher bags, and it makes it just so much easier than having the Tupperwares, because I feel like the Tupperwares just take up so much space in the freezer. And this can fit like 10 banana halves in here, so, or 5 full bananas. I don't know why I said 10 banana halves, but I'm gonna add a full banana to mine just because I'm extra hungry and it's a banana, like, I'll be fine. And then to make mine more tropical, I'm gonna add this like frozen pineapple and strawberry mix. Not me just like hugging the frozen fruit bag to break it. I'm just gonna add a little bit of water to this. Normally I just add it to the little like 2 line on the side here. I just like to do 1 serving of the Naked Harvest protein normally, but if I'm extra hungry, I'll do a couple extra scoops just because it makes it so like creamy and thick and delicious. I know the color isn't too cute, but the consistency is perfect. So, and I may have sampled a little bit. It does taste very good and tropical. I normally just like to add the chia seeds at the end just because the blender, when you put them in the blender while you're making the smoothie, it breaks them up and you don't get to crunch and like munch on them as much. So you're basically just like murdering all the little chia seeds, and you're not going to get the same effect as if you like mix them in yourself and then they'll expand with the water in there. He's on the phone, so I'm being quiet, but I made him a smoothie too. So this is just like strawberries mainly, and then banana and the protein and ashwagandha. Thinking that I'm pretty much just gonna be sipping on this and then going upstairs to edit in the loft. So I'm not gonna be doing anything very exciting for the next while, but I think I'm getting an Able haul. So like I'm getting a shipment of a bunch of activewear coming today. So if I get that, then I'll come back and then I'm going to do a haul of all the Able stuff.